Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. I'm Sandra Pollock, and it is that time of the week where we stop and be grateful, where we concentrate on being, lifting our gratitude, recognizing what is really going well in our lives, and whether that's big or small, and give thanks for it, really. So, thank you so much for joining me. As I said, I'm Sandra Pollock from Open Mind Coaching, and I'm fiddling around with my things here as I get myself settled. But nevertheless, great to have you on board. Now, for those of my regulars, you would know that every Friday I meet with you here to really talk about what's going on in my life, more or less a roundup of the main things that I just want to stop and say thank you for. Clearly, these are just one or two things, but there's many, many more things we've gone through the week that we can say thank you for. And if you hear some pitter-patter of little feet, it is my dog who's walking around in the background there. And if you have dogs, you know that whenever you start talking to somebody, they all of a sudden need your attention. So his name is Merlot. So great to have you with us, Merlot, too. Okay, so how's your week been? I hope that it's been a fabulous week here in the UK where I am. The weather has, the sun has been shining and the weather is gradually getting warmer and warmer, which is fabulous. Spring is my favorite time of the year. So I'm really appreciative of being able to appreciate the blossoms coming out on the trees and the flowers coming up and just breathing in, the beauty that spring in ahead of summer brings us. So I am grateful for this season. So I'm just looking to see what my Facebook thing is telling me. So let me get down to what I want to share from my week this week. Now, it has been quite a routine week in the sense that, there are things that you do every day or on particular days at particular times. And the routine is good. Sometimes it can be boring. So if your routine is boring, then you need to see what you can do to shake it up. But for me, it's been a really good week. I've had the routine things that I have been doing, and they continue to be really good. So routine is for me, I have two Shakti Women chapters, one in that I co-lead, one in Derbyshire and the other one in Leicestershire here, where closer to where I live. And they have been going really good. And the reason why I wanted to bring them up today is that, over the week I have been really touched by the progress that the women who come along to these meetings are making in their career, on projects or campaigns that they're running, or in their businesses. And what's beautiful about that is that it just reminds me again that when we commit to ourselves and we commit to achieving what we really want to achieve in our lives, and we focus on that, we change ourselves in order to make that happen, then amazing things really can be achieved. And for these women, is being achieved, and it is rewarding to watch, I guess, my work and my support for other people bear such wonderful fruit for them and the people in their lives. So I just want to give thanks for the privilege of being able to support people in achieving their dreams. And in doing that, I'm achieving my dreams. So that's fantastic. So I want to give thanks for those. Again, for my clients. I never stop giving thanks for my clients because and as I will share, some of the points about gratitude again, if we are focused on what's going on in our lives that's really good, and we stop and be grateful for that, then that opens us up to seeing even more things to be grateful for. And that brings and attracts more things to be grateful for in our lives. So I'm really thankful for my clients, because without my clients trusting me and allowing me in their lives and in their businesses, I wouldn't have a business. So I am grateful. I'm grateful. This is something we tend to moan a lot about, but we don't always stop and give thanks for. But thanks for money that you have. Money is an avenue, a means to enable you to have other things in your life and to have a good standard of living. And I want to give thanks for the money that comes through my work, through my business, through the projects I do, and for those people who are trusting to exchange my services, my goods, in return for giving me that money, and that enables me to live again the life that I want to. So I am thankful. Instead of complaining about not having enough money, I think that we should take a little time and actually give thanks for every little bit of money that comes into our lives and our businesses, and that allows us to live the life that we want to live. So I just want to stop. Then I am looking down because I like to help myself remain on track. The other thing I want to give thanks for this week is that many of you know I also do a radio program on a Monday on Eva FM, which is a local community radio here in Leicestershire. And that's going really well. And this week I had the pleasure of having Rupal Rajani, a journalist here in Leicestershire, on the show, and she was amazing, talking about her life, her journey, and some of the things, some of the stories that she was instrumental in breaking, and that sort of thing. So I just want to say thank you, Rupal, and thank you for those who tune in on a Monday afternoon for my drive time show. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. I'm really grateful to have that opportunity as well. What else is there? So for some of you that I know have joined me for the 30-day challenge, I hope that you're enjoying that. We have one more week to go because we started not on the first of the month. We started, I think, a week within the month. So I hope that you're keeping up with your challenge, and that you're writing your 3 or 5 gratitude points every day. And those of you who are really pushing yourself, I know some of you are writing your gratitude twice a day. So well done on keeping that up. And let me know how you're doing with that. I just want to remind us again of some of the benefits of gratitude. And I've written some points down. I know you've heard me talk about them before, but it's always good to share. So keeping a gratitude diary, on focusing on gratitude, helps with your physical health. Many of us think that it only helps with our mental health, but also with our physical health. And there's a scientifically proven point. People who are more grateful and focus on gratitude actually have fewer aches and pains. So that's a good thing. We also feel healthier. And it helps us to take care of our life, because when you're feeling better, then you want to feel better. So that just gets you in that mindset of doing the things which is going to help you maintain that lovely feeling of health and well-being. The other thing that gratitude does for you is it helps to reduce the amount of stress that you experience. It doesn't mean that things in your life change necessarily, but how you see them and your approach helps you to reduce the stress. And the other thing it helps you to reduce is toxic emotions, because whatever emotions we have, there is a connected there are connected chemicals that are released in your body and in your brain. So when you're feeling stressful and those sorts of things, your body produces toxic emotions and toxic chemicals. So when you are focused on gratitude and you make that become a huge part of your life, then you reduce the amount of stress and the toxic chemicals. So this in return reduces how your body is living. So that's an important thing. So you have the physical health improvements and also the chemical and emotional health changes as well, and the mental health changes that brings about. So also gratitude improves or enhances your ability to be apathetic, or your empathy with other people. So it helps you to improve your relationships, because if you feel empathy and you can have empathy for other people, then your relationships, your understanding of what they're going through and where they are in their lives actually improves. So your response then to them is going to be less stressed and more in connection with where they're coming from. And the last point I want to share about being more grateful is that it reduces the amount of aggression that you feel as well. So it doesn't mean that you change people's responses or how they behave to you, but your response to them is less stressful, less aggressive, and actually you're more likely to ignore things that you would respond to or bite at in the past. So, gratitude changes a huge amount of areas in your life. Some other points I've got here. Actually, you sleep better when you're more grateful. It improves your self-esteem and it increases your mental health and ability. So, loads of points there. So, if you haven't started on your gratitude diary, I'd like to encourage you to do that. And if you have, it would be great if you can share with us, just share some points in the comments box about what you're grateful for this week and how your week has been. So I just want to thank you for taking some time to share with me today. And I hope that it has helped you and encouraged you in continuing with your gratitude challenge if you have joined us and started with that. And if you haven't, I hope that it will encourage you to start. And those of you, again, on your 30-day gratitude challenge, keep it up. I am really proud of you. And if you've fallen off the wagon of, doing your gratitude diary, just do it. Just start back again. Don't beat yourself up. Just start to do it again. Start from today. So have a wonderful weekend. And I'm sending you love, light, and every good thing for your week and your weekend and your whole life, actually. And thanks for joining me on this gratitude challenge and for today as we reflect on our week and stop and to give thanks for what we have in our lives. We really do have so much. I'm Sandra Pollock saying thank you very much. Have a wonderful week, a wonderful day, and I will catch you on Monday when I will be sharing another tip for the week. If this has been helpful, please share it on to people. I'm really grateful when you take the time to do that. So I want to say thanks on that as well. So Sandra Pollock from Open Mind Coaching, wishing you well, love, light, and every good thing. Take care. I will catch up with you again soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye.